Hello and welcome to today's video where I'm talking about Patreon subscription and the tiers for what kind of rewards you can expect. And as I mentioned before, I'm backtracking to the 3 months previous to this when I wasn't making weekly or bi-weekly content, and I'm getting closer now to switching from weekly to bi-weekly videos. But of course, if you like to have more content, I'm not up for that. We just need to find a mutual agreement on what kind of content that you want from me, so I'm not just producing for the sake of it, because that wouldn't benefit either of us, and it would remove some of the creativity or enthusiasm or spirit of it all. And as an example, why someone should subscribe is not only to expect something exclusive in return, which is why there is the 2 lower tiers. That's for those of you that simply like what I do and want me and my friends to be able to create more music and art together. Because for many years, nothing is changing that for the future either, I'm always investing 3 times more than what I'm getting back. Because this is what I care about, this is what I do, this is why I'm here. But that's also why I created the upper tiers, because I want to be able to create things like special designs and explore printing on things that maybe don't have a bigger kind of market or fan base, or simply a market I have no experiences in. Like printing different kinds of bags or other things that you can use effectively in your life, compared to shirts that is something that you can already find from me in my shops and through my bands and projects. Which of course is not something I'm against doing more of either. I would be happy to design something like a jacket or a hoodie for the autumn or winter that is something exclusive and unique for those who subscribe to my content here on Patreon. But that's also the thing that some may not have a clear understanding of, that you can't simply just subscribe for 1 week or a month and treat it like some kind of shop. If you want to buy a shirt from me, it's better that you go to one of the related shops that we have for Hypothermia and A Symphony to the Void on either Bandcamp or Squarespace. The whole idea behind this is to support making more music and art, not to just make one of 100 other shirts available for the market. That's not of my interest, and I hope it's none of yours either. The reward is that you're enabling me to create more albums, more videos, and to sometimes travel to some of my friends who live far away from me, that I have had projects or bands with, or to meet other artists with interesting stories and ideas to share in the different creative scenes that are around the world. It doesn't have to be metal, but that's the start because it's the roots, so it's easier to reach out to those networks for me in the beginning, and we'll see how it progresses. So for example, the first reward, the first quarter, will be a proper bag, like a tote bag with a design not available for customers in my other shops. And one of my goals is to, by the end of the year, be able to publish an art book. But I'm also, for example, recording 2 new albums with Consider Suicide in May, and we have recorded EPs with Hypothermia that require funding for mixing and mastering and recording the violin and bass and things like that. And of course, if you have any requests or ideas for things that would be interesting for you to receive as a reward, or what kind of videos that you would like to have, or if you feel that I'm missing something, or more importantly, if you're missing something, please let me know in the comments here, because I'm more than happy to remain and keep creating more things. It's very interesting because I keep learning more things every time I'm making one of these videos. And as always, if I'm missing something else that you have questions about, let me know in the comments here so that you and other people can read it and reflect on it. Thank you for watching, and thanks to those of you that support me so far, and I hope that there will be more of you. Take care.